So welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. And now I'm going to have to tell the story all over again. That's fine. So welcome. And if you're wondering, why do I have this bag of frozen blueberries on my face? It's because I face planted really hard today, like at 8 o'clock. And oh, hey Remy, how are you? And I was honestly, I face planted, and then I believe I have a concussion. And so I drove home, probably not the best thing to do when you have a concussion, but I was able to drive home. And the first thing I did is I started texting Brickworm. So I told Brickworm, I said, with concussions, they usually say between the first 3 to 6 hours is where you have to be concerned. So if my speech starts slurring or if I'm losing my consciousness, Brickworm has been alerted to notify the authorities. So I've made every precaution except for one thing, and I'll tell you, Brickworm, right now. I was looking for my health card. So just so you know, I have Molina Healthcare. I don't know where my card is. So just for the record, frozen blueberries. Yeah, frozen blueberries. So I'm gonna stream today because it's best to stay awake if you have a concussion. And also this helps me to understand if I'm lucid and if I'm making sense to people. Not that I make sense when I'm normal, but anyway, that's brutal. At first I thought you were just really into blueberries. No, it's not. I'm not into blueberries. They talk about frozen peas, right? That if you get hurt, that you put, you ice it up. Well, frozen blueberries was the best I could do. And I'm actually feeling pretty good. So I do, I mean, just for anybody who knows that, a lot of athletes go through concussions and there's a concussion protocol. So I'm thankful I don't have any plans for tomorrow. So I am just going to lay low tomorrow. I'm not going to drive anywhere. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to relax. And so yeah, it still may be true that I do like blueberries, which is awesome. Yeah, and this is good too. If you guys keep me engaged in conversation, that really helps. And I wanted to just let you know that if something happens today, don't worry. Brickworm is alerted. She knows what to do. She has my address. She can take care of everything. She even has my point of contact for if an emergency happens. So, and this goes back to, hey, Brickman Mosaic Art, how are you? And I think, this is something I've talked about before. Oops, sorry. This is something I've talked about before on my stream, is that one thing I've learned about this whole time of COVID is that it just answer your phone in the morning. Okay, I will answer my phone in the morning. Yeah, I told Brickworm that I'm going to stay awake for the next 3 to 6 hours. So I usually stream for 3 hours, so that should be normal as usual. Hey, Joel, have Studs Will Travel. If you weren't vegan, you'd be using a frozen ribeye. Yeah, probably. And if you see a bruise forming on my left cheek, that's because I literally face planted right here. And you know, yeah. And Brickworm is, for those of you who don't know the story of me and Brickworm, in fact, this is probably a good time for just kind of yakking before we go into the build. So Brickworm and I met at BrickCon in 2019. And what was great about it is that we were sitting next to each other at this table for the Women's Brick Initiative. And as we started talking, she said she had been attending alone at this conference. And I said, yeah, I'm here by myself too. And I'm happened to have a couple mocks that I registered, and I'm hanging out in the Micropolis area. So why don't you hang out with me? We can sit behind, the stanchions because, we have, since I'm one of the builders. And so she and I hung out and started building really from day one, the first day we met. And I just want to make sure I say hi to everybody. It looks like you were all saying hi to each other. And minifigure collector, hey, Greedo, how are you? Robbie. So yeah, I'm just telling the story that I face planted really hard today. And I'll just describe this in case Brickworm has to recount this to the authorities, that So it was about 8 o'clock, and and funny enough, I was in search of Barks root beer. No, it's so crazy, right? And so I had looked at a couple different shops earlier, and then I said, "Oh, okay, maybe this might work." And this was, so for the record, it was the AM PM gas station. I figure, okay, I can just get a few of those, and they have this, I guess, this ramp for I guess the ADA compliant ramp, and then there's just this little ledge right next to it, and my foot just kind of hit that, and my whole body went just like a plank, like that. I face planted hard. And what was interesting about it is that, my cheek hit the pavement, and I thought, OMG, I'm probably going to have a divot in my face, So that's one of the things. And then um, the what happened is that I just got extremely dizzy. And so the first thing I did is I stood up and I grabbed this pole, and I just kind of wait for the dizzy spell to pass. And if you've never, I've heard about this, that when you have a concussion, or if you are in an accident or something, that your brain actually bounces in your head. And I could feel my brain like bouncing against the walls. It was kind of scary, honestly. Barks really has the bite. Yeah, yeah. We had this discussion about root beer on my stream, about what's the best root beer. So right now, I'm on the hunt for Barks root beer to kind of compare it. A&W is terrible. Sorry, A&W, but it is. And the one that I really like is Dr. Brown's, which is on the East Coast. So anyway, and Barks cream soda. Oh my God, yes, cream soda. I love cream soda. So Dr. Brown's is my favorite. So Dr. Brown's cream soda, Dr. Brown's root beer, that whole line. And you've done that on ramps too, face planted. Yeah. So I'm just sharing this with you because over the next 3 hours, they say after a concussion, the next 3 to 6 hours is really important. And like I said, during this COVID time, it's made me realize, I was thinking, who can I call? Who can I talk to? Or who can I text right now who could help me if in case something were to go wrong? Because I don't have a whole lot of friends here in Washington. I've moved several times, and I was thinking through my list, and I immediately texted Brickworm. And so thank you, Brickworm. So, and she and I have known each other for a little over a year. We've been friends pretty much since the first day we met. We exchange different parts and everything. And by the way, Brickworm, I did find all the parts because I knocked them over the other day, and I found them and put them with my mock that I'm working on, and it looks great. So thank you. So I'm only sharing this with you because if in 2 hours time I start slurring my words, or I'm starting to get, delirious or anything, you understand what's happening. And hopefully it won't come to that. Hopefully it'll be another stream, just like any other stream, and I'm just looking to see if I have a divot in my face. Hopefully not. I think I have divots in both both sides of my face. And yes, all the mech armors are extremely valuable, and we are going to be working on this one today, the Captain America mech armor set for $9.99. And I know it was hard to believe. I was talking to Debo. So for those of you who are new here, I think most of you are not, but if you're watching the video, that we're working on this hashtag rebrick this challenge. And the rebrick this challenge is where you take a set, and so we're going to make this set just from the instructions first, and then we're going to rebrick this. No liquor tonight. Okay, I'm not a big drinker in general. I mean, I do have some things, and I did find my fake cigarettes, by the way. So if I was mentioning about how I have several friends who are smokers, but I don't smoke, and I have these prop cigarettes, and I've had them for years. And where'd you get Cap? I got this one from the Lego store. Yeah, so just go to the Lego store. I know it's close to you, Brickworm, so you can have them set one aside for you. And it's only $9.99. I mean, it's a great deal. And all the mixel joints and the glove clips and the other things that are in here, it's just really wonderful. So you like Henry Weinhard root beer. Ooh, ooh, where do you get that? So yeah, so we've been talking on this channel about different kinds of root beer, and we talked about this as far as what kinds of movies we like, what kind of root beer and popcorn and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I would say if you get a chance, you have lots of time because we're going to do the review of all the rebricks on May 16th. So Sunday, May 16th. You've lost motivation for the rebrick cap mech. I was going to rebrick to an enterprise, but Rob did that already. Well, you can have lots of enterprises. You don't. I mean, take a look at Cornado did another mech, and he said he couldn't resist because there are so many of the mixel joints and things in there. So you can always do another enterprise, another spin on it. So yeah, so if you want to, and I'll talk to Debo, because if you cannot get this one, but you can get a different one, then we can open it up to maybe any mech of the the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, so let me move to my down camera so then we can start working on this. But thank you so much for joining me, because like I said, I'm going to stream anyway, even though I'm not feeling the best. But this helps me to also know that I'm doing okay. And thank you again, Brickworm, for looking after me. So I think, like I said, in this pandemic, it's made me realize that you really have to think about who are the people that you trust and who know will look after you and be there for you. So thank you, Brickworm. You're awesome. Okay, so let me see. It looks like you don't see my front camera. So let me see if I can get a front camera going for me. So hold on. Like I said, normally I would have everything all dialed in. At least I try to. There are moments where I don't, but I'm an amateur. I don't have like a film crew following me around or anything like that. So, oh no, it's not recognizing my Logitech. Okay, let me try one more, because it did for the front the other display. So let me try one more thing. Video capture device. And okay, I think it's working. So all right, there we go. So you can see me now. I'm up here. Hello. All right. Let me transition so you can see me. Oh, brothers from another brick. Hey, how are you? You missed the story, but I face planted today. So I was mentioning that if I start slurring my words or if I am incoherent in any way, Brickworm is on alert to notify people to come help me. And she has my address and everything. So anyway, so yeah, great to see you here. I hope you're doing well. I think you might have been on Cece's stream earlier today, because she had mentioned you earlier. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. So we're going to work on the Captain America mech, and we're just going to open this up, and we're going to open this up with this pull tab here. And I think some of you have seen this, where if you open it up like this, like a tray, then you won't have to worry about losing pieces. And look at that. See, another injury from my fall today. I reappeared. Yay! You doing well? How am I? You missed my face plant story, but I may have a concussion. I was very nauseous right before the stream because I face planted really hard, and it made me nervous enough that I reached out to Brickworm to say, they say the first 3 to 6 hours is when you really got to be careful. So she's on alert in case if I start slurring my words and I, starting to faint or anything, she knows what to do. You weren't on CC's stream recently? Yeah, she streamed. She's been like AWOL for a couple months, and she said, I'm back. Yeah, so a couple of us jumped on to help her out. So yeah, you hope I don't have a concussion. Yeah, I hope I don't too, but trust me, I have never felt so nervous after a fall. until today. And part of it had to do with just after my fall, I feel like I could feel my brain bouncing off the side of my skull, wishing me the best. Well, thank you. This is amazing. I mean, look at that. It's a pre-printed, looks like an 8x8 round shield, the Captain America shield, with 4 studs in the middle and the 4 studs you can connect to on the back. So this is epic. And Hooded One, who shows up to my stream, he said he bought 2 sets of these just for this piece. And the other thing he told me is that there are no stickers in this. Everything is pre-printed. So that is pretty dope, yo. So yeah, there's currently 5 mechs on the market right now. Spider-Man, Miles, Thor, Cap, and Iron Man. I know. I have a feeling I will probably buy all of them because this is such a great value. And but like I said, we're doing this for the Rebrick This challenge for the month. And I think, you know, if you just look at also, we probably should have picked this for July, for 4th of July. And, you know, it would have been nice. That shield is worth $10. Are you serious? Just the shield alone is worth $10 on Bricklink? Wow. Wow. So there you go, folks. Just get this for the shield alone, and you've gotten your money's worth. All right. So it looks like we have... And the other thing that's really cool about these sets is that they come with a minifig, too. So, you know, you get a minifig, you get the shield, you get all of these cool parts, and you get a Captain America. You can kind of see his face there. With it looks like a strap. You need to buy the mech soon. Yeah. You see some going on clearance. Oh, very cool. 35% off isn't good enough for you? What? Okay. You pondered getting a second of this. Yeah, well, like I said, it's a good value. And just looking at, you know, what's in the box already, you can tell there's some really, really good parts. So I don't see his helmet in here. So it's probably in another one of these bags. But, yeah. There is a 2-pack, Spider and Doc. Oh, okay, well that would make sense. You know, if you are into the Spider-Man mythology, you would know that Doc would be, though it would probably make more sense to have Venom, in my humble opinion. Venom instead of Doc, but I guess if you want a villain. So, check that out. That is dope, yo. It's dope, yo. Okay, let's see if I can get this camera to zoom in. Okay, check this out. OMG, look at that print. You got that A on this in the front. You got the wings on the side. That is amazing. And Thanos, yeah. So much gold. Oh, that's right. Thanos has gold. And look at the print on the torso. I mean, that all that detail on the torso is super, super nice. So, like I said, these are an extremely good value. I had mentioned to Debo, because we've been swapping back and forth as far as choosing which set to rebrick. And I said, what do you think about this one? And he was like, yes, absolutely, yes. There's already a Venom mech that came with the Spidey. Oh, okay. Oh, and speak of the devil, Debo's in the house. Hey, Debo. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, this is really a great little set. And the very first Avenger, yes, the very first Avenger. And the other thing that I like about this is it has red gloves, because as you know, sometimes the minifigure hands, they usually are that yellow color. So to get a red gloves, nice print, beautiful print on also the head with that little strap, and you know this little cap. It's really, really nice. Lego just needs to give us a few villains. Yeah, you're tired of saying Doc Ock and exactly. Well, that's why I like the Batman line so much, because you have a combination of the villains and the heroes. So, yeah. And there we go. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we are, you know, working on this. I know I've got it's on super. There we go. So this is everything in the kit. And so when you do the rebrick, you can only do everything that's in the set here. And this piece looks interesting too. This little seat that has the 4 studs on the back. That looks like it could be useful. Give us classic electro and bring on Morbia. So yeah. Yeah, I agree. They need more of the villains. And this, just looking at what's in the set, as you can see from the down camera, there's just a ton of really sweet parts. And there should be 3 shields in here too. Yeah, so Debo, you missed my story at the beginning. I have, if you're wondering what this is, these are my frozen blueberries because I face planted really hard. So I'm going to have to every now and then ice my face. So there's a Sandman minifig in a $10 Spidey set. Seriously? Whoa. Okay, so we might need to just get these for those really cool parts. So I'm looking for the other shields. There should be 2 more shields in here. And why are they not? Aha. No, that's not it. Am I missing a bag? Did I not open another bag? I think I got all the bags. Yeah. Why am I not seeing the shields? Aha, here's one. So here's the one that the minifig holds, because you can see on the back it has that minifig handle that's here. So yeah, maybe we just need to get all the mechs, right? But like I said, the value for what you get in this set is pretty freaking amazing. But there should be another one in here. Maybe I won't worry about it, because as Cornado says, trust in the brick, Brickanista. Trust in the brick. All right, I don't see it. Why don't I see it here? There should be one more. Maybe it's this one. No? For anybody who's done this set already, I'm not sure what I'm missing here. I'm looking for all the round pieces, and maybe it's one of these. Aha! We found it. Okay, so you have this other shield piece, and this one is a 2x2 tile. This classic 2x2 round tile. Instead of useless Spidey vehicles, give us hideouts. Yeah, good idea, definitely. Yeah, so anyway, so you missed my faceplant story from the beginning, but now this is interesting. The shield is actually bigger than this logo, and then you have the mega shield, but all 3 of these are pre-printed parts. So definitely a really good value, plus you get the minifig on top of that. You get all of that together. Okay, what about the Shocker from the 90s cartoon? Okay, see, I don't know a lot of the Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff, so you'll have to forgive me on that. You're uncomfortable with the cuteness level? Okay. It's too cute for you? Are you kidding? You need it to be less cute? Okay, well, I think that you're going to rebrick things, so you can rebrick things to be less cute. All right. Oh, so anyway, I'm feeling better. I honestly, I felt really dizzy right before streaming. And this is part of the reason why I called Brickworm, because I was like, you know, if I go south on this stream, I don't know who else, you know, would be able to, you know, call on my behalf. I mean, I could have called my other friend, Jolene, but I don't know. And I knew Brickworm would probably be on the stream too. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. And like I said, so far so good. I haven't started slurring my words yet. So the logo is for the chest. Right, right. I remember seeing that. If you look at the main, here's the main view. So that's where that 2x2 tile is going to go right there. So anyway, I'm just starting off with, you can see that they have this 1x2 with the angle slope here on this little boat thing. I don't know what the correct term is for this. I call it a boat. But everything to me is boats, right? I mean, you know that. I'm big into ships. I love ships. And that's why don't be surprised if I rebrick this into a ship of some sort once we get to the rebrick time. So we're putting the mixel joints on the side here. Okay, Bokeen Woodbine. Wow. See, I don't know what any of that means. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here to go through the mythology, because that's not something. And that's why Debo and I make a great team, because he knows a lot of the Marvel, mythology, and I just provide comic relief. So where was Shocker? Oh, okay. The 2x2 printed tile in your copy was off center. What? No, 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 no. We don't like off center things. Oh no. Okay, so this is cool that we have these. And let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit here for this build portion. Is that we have this 1x1 up, up, up bracket. Yeah, streaming is a good test to see if you have a concussion, because that way, if you remember things, yeah. Anyway, so that's cool. I'm not sure what that's going to be for yet. We shall see. He's in the Spidey movie set with Vulture, a white van. Oh, okay. All right, so now we're going to attach this to that earlier piece that we have here. So I know visually this might be a little confusing. I don't know if I can do that. Would that be better if I move some things out of the way so you have like a brown space? So that way you see what we're working on. Because we aim to please here at the Brickanista Broadcast Network. We try. I am feeling better though. Just I think talking out loud is good therapy. Oh, what did I do? Did I miss something here? Okay, we got that. Yeah, okay. No, we're on track. We're on target. We are on target here. So we're putting that there. Yeah, so like I said, this whole pandemic has just made me think a lot about just blessings we have. So I really appreciate all of you hanging out with me too. Not the classic shocker. Okay. Yeah, really, really interesting pieces in here. Like this angle, oh, where is it? I just saw it. This black angled tile. This one, I see these, oh, I guess it's blue. I see these a lot in modulars, because they are great for doing turns around corners and things. Oh, Miss Lobricta, hey, Dawn, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, you missed my faceplant story, but Brickworm is helping me out, because I texted her and I said, I just fell and I may have a concussion, so if I need you to call to get me some help, I'm gonna need your help there. So hopefully it won't come to that. I seem like I'm pretty lucid right now, so. And laughing is good therapy. Oh, good, good. Well, keep me laughing then. Yeah, so I was mentioning to her when I texted her, I said, the first 3 to 6 hours after a concussion is really kind of a critical time. And so if I start slurring my words, or which, I don't think I slur my words normally, but, if I get a little lax, I might. But yeah, so anyway, so she's on alert. She knows what to look for. I think I'm looking for this piece. Maybe it's this one. Here it is. Okay, I found it. Okay, so this, and try to move this into the frame. So this is going right here. She's a good helper. Yeah, she's an awesome friend. And I was also mentioning, she probably already told you that she and I met at BrickCon in 2019, and then I ended up moving up here. In fact, Brickworm was the one who took me to Bricks and Minifigs, the Bricks and Minifig store. So we had a nice little road trip. This was, I think, the first time we went was before COVID. And that's when we could actually, go without a mask and dig through all the bins and have all that fun time. But yeah, so she showed me the ropes of everything in the area. Okay, here we go. So the only problem with doing it this way is digging around can be a little challenging, but you want to complain to Lego, but it seems like you're overreacting. You're overreacting about the, well, here, let's take a look at, you're talking about this 2x2, and you said yours is off center. This one looks pretty good. I don't think this one's off center. But yeah, if it's off center, just, ask them for a replacement. I mean, if it bothers you that much, you should get another one. And you shouldn't have to pay $9.99 to get another one, in my humble opinion. So I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, you'll be no worse off, right? If you call them and they say no, they'll just say, sorry, we can't give you a replacement. But it's Lego. They're always really good about making sure their clients are happy. So I would just go ahead and replace it. And you can even say, here's a photo of it. You tell me, is this good quality control? Because they probably want to hear it too. Because if you don't tell them, they'll never know, and they'll think that everything in their process was good. So in fact, it's your duty to tell them. You should tell them, Joel. She's going to take you there next time. Yeah. Well, it's interesting that she just posted on the Women's Brick Initiative about a recent sighting that was seen. So, and apparently she introduced you to the rainbow quilt. So the rainbow quilt is how you got your start, which is really cool. And then, just kind of a cool bonding moment for you as sisters. And then look where it's gone from there. So, and I think that goes back to the Lego ad during the holidays, where they had all the families working on different Lego, and they had the different kinds of stories that you could do. And I was so happy when they had the princess slaying the dragon. It was like, yes, we are not all women who need to be saved. Thank you very much. She said duty. Yes, I did. I said duty. So, Joel, it is your duty to tell them, because then they can fix it. If you don't tell them, they can't fix it. Ooh, we've got ingots. Look at that. We've got, I think, and they're that silvery kind too. Ooh, this is going to be nice. Look at that. How many of them come in this kit? I think I see 4. Oh, I see more. There's 5 right there. Oh, all right. Another dope factor here. I think we're going to, 6. We've got 6 of them. Oh my gosh, 6 of these silvery ingots in this kit. Oh, there's more. Sorry, I'm so excited about this. 7. There's got to be 8. They usually don't do an odd number. There's got to be 8 in here. Wow. Just having all those ingots. Okay, well, we'll be happy with 7. But oh my gosh, that is really, really cool. Okay, so we definitely need to set those aside, especially when we get ready for the rebrick. We're going to have to think about that. Wow, there should be 7? Okay. Yeah, so many ingots in there. I am so excited about that. So we get to use 1 for this little sub build. And the other reason why I like building the original set is that you get to learn their techniques and what they were thinking about for this original build, and then you can work from there because you know what you have. Okay, you know what I'm going to use this for. So this looks like it spins, and this could be a great, Helms wheel for a, let's see, how do they want this? They want these down below. And this is a really unusual piece because this piece, as you can see, it is just enough clearance to go onto the pin. And then because it's only the 3, it does have the rotation, but it will stop. So that's really cool. Thor and Spidey have ingots as well. Ooh, well, I bet you the Thanos one must have gold ingots. You know, just going back to what Brickworm was saying earlier. Platinum ingots. Ooh, platinum. Nothing but the finest for Captain America. Yeah. So anyway, this little thing could be a really good rudder or propeller or something for a ship. So you know where I'm going with this. I did that already with the last rebrick this challenge. Okay, so we want this to go here. Yeah. 3 balls. That's a crazy piece. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So that's why, you know, when you look at some of these, just some of the cool pieces that you get on here is fun to do. And this is such a, you know, a reasonable set. I mean, to get all these really, as Debo would say, choice pieces in a mech. Yeah, that's dope, yo. So you get, and I don't know what the official term is for this piece, but I call these telephone handles. so, so there we go. Yeah. Iron Man had those nice rounded 1x2 plates. Oh, yeah. That's right. Because, oh, so now that you're here, Debo, we were talking about some people said that they may not have access to Captain America, or they may want to do multiples with the other mechs, you know, the cinematic universe mechs. So, you know, maybe we just open it up to just any of the mechs. You know, we can do that. Okay, so now we have the shield piece is going to go here. I wonder if there's a certain orientation. I guess it may not matter, but there we go. So there we go. And we know that's going to go on the chest. You didn't even know Walgreens carried Lego. Yeah. Yeah, well, if Cowboy Kenobi shows up, he said he found his at a grocery store. So it was like, yeah, they're at my grocery store, so I can participate this time. And it was like, wow. Okay, so this is going to attach to these white clips here, like that. Okay, there we go. And this is cool because you can see that's where the minifig is going to go, and then this comes down, or actually, this is the chest, so I guess the minifig goes here. I don't know. I'll have to see. We'll have to see. I just see attachment points and automatically assume that goes there. In your brain, those slopes are for the spine of a book. Oh, yeah, that could be good. But that piece is also unusual. I don't think I've ever seen that piece before. See, if I saw that piece in a bulk bin, I wouldn't think that was Lego. I'd have to look really closely at the studs. Whatever is up a point, up a point probably goes up. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we get into some mixels. All right. So it looks like we're going to do a sub build. So let's move this out of the way a little bit. Yeah, so I was mentioning, for those of you who do any kind of traveling, that, you know, getting a set like this, you can put it in your suitcase, and then, you know, when you're in the lounge or at the airport, you open it up like a tray like this, and then, you know, you can work on this while you're waiting for, you know, your plane. Not that I remember those days. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've been on a plane. But actually, honestly, there's a lot of things I don't miss about being on a plane. You know, it's not that I get claustrophobic or anything, but it's just you're in a tube. You know, you're in a tube for several hours, and yeah, that can be a little daunting. Okay, so it looks like we are putting a 1x1 with, yeah, see, getting this also in this dark blue color, I'm excited. I'm really, really excited about this set. Okay, let's see. So we need to do that. And this goes here. Ah, interesting. So this is nice because you get the 2 attachment points here, and you have to offset it with the 1 plate to get the right height. Do you feel like Walgreens overcharges for Lego though? Yeah. Well, the other thing I have a surprise. I picked up a few of the Looney Tune blind bags. So if we have time, then maybe opening those too in a little bit. Yeah, and I got those from a place called Bartell Drugs, which is local to the Seattle area. So I don't know. I have, if Doc Sampson joins us, I have him to thank because he's the one who mentioned there are like 3 full boxes of the Looney Tunes CMFs at the Bartell Drugs. So if you have a chance to go, Brickworm, you may want to head out that way too. Okay. Well, I'm feeling much better. I'm very, very happy that we're streaming right now because I was thinking about, yeah, that may not make for the best television if I start slurring my words, but thankfully it looks like I'm doing well. Okay, so I think I need to put one of those corner plates again. So that corner plate, this one, it we've got quite a few in here, which is nice. So that gives it a nice little finished look. And then you finish that off with a 1x1 tile, right? 1x1 tile? Or is it a 1x1 plate? Ah, 1x1 plate. That goes back to my complaint about the colors and the contrast that come in, especially when they put print on black paper. You can walk to a Bartell's. Yeah, well, look in the Lego aisle for the Looney Tunes bags. Used to hate planes too because I usually got sealed in between a couple. Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good plan to book the window seats. Good plan. Yeah, it's almost like because so many people like to travel and explore different places that it's a trade-off, right? That for you to get to a cool place, you have to go through some of that. And okay, so we are now going to put this. It looks like this one goes here and like this. So as you can see, a little articulation there. It's going to be awesome. So does Dollar General. They rounded up a penny. At least it ain't the TRU markup. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. And we have a guy, Alexander 23, who's a manager at a Dollar General. So he'll often post about things that have gone on clearance. So yeah. Yeah, he's a manager at a Dollar General, so but he's on the East Coast, so we may not see him today. That's why it's always surprising when Debo shows up because he's on the East Coast, but he's a extreme night owl like me. That's why we get along so well because we have the same kind of schedule. But yeah. Okay, good. Well, so far, is my cheek still looking okay? Yeah, I think it's okay. I was going to say, boy, I mean, I have a feeling I know what quarterbacks feel like when they get sacked. That's the first thing that came to my mind was like, I just sacked myself. Yeah. Because you know how you get kind of woozy at the very beginning and then you get up and you start walking around and then they come back, for the second half or something. We always found that the true markup will be mostly on the more popular sets. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Okay, so let's see this. So we're kind of doing the reverse for the other side right now for this. And technically, I could walk to the Bartells too, now that I think about it, but I usually don't. I think it's because I started doing some walks around my neighborhood, but people are still not very cautious when it comes to wearing masks. And then you have to like walk in the street to avoid people because if they're on the sidewalk and they're not moving, then you have to walk, to avoid them. All right, let me see, make sure I didn't miss a step here. Let's see, did I put the extra? Yeah, I did. Okay, so this goes here. So we have that again, but for the other side, and yeah. And it's funny because, you know, we have to avoid people 6 feet. You know, they still talk about social distancing, and I'm kind of happy with that practice. You know, I kind of like avoiding people. You know, if I don't have to be anywhere near you, especially a stranger, and I can keep my 6 feet of distance from you, I might just continue that even after COVID's over. Self-sacking Brickanista. Yes, I did sack myself. And I just wonder, you should ask them if they have the security camera footage from this AM/PM and just say, can you look at that and just see how I face planted myself? And then do I have permission to broadcast that on my show? I probably should ask, right? I always say this to everybody else. All they could say is no. You know? Can I have that little clip of footage just so I can show everybody just how bad I face planted myself? So there you go. There's the other side with the articulation, and you can see the chest coming together. This is really looking nice. I don't know. Do you think that would be weird for me to ask the AM/PM for security footage of myself face planting so I can broadcast it on a stream? I think the manager might look at me kind of odd. They might just say, you sure you want us to do that? You want us to waste our time doing that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. How would somebody respond to that? Okay, this is an interesting piece with the ball joint on one side and the mixel on the other. And then we're putting one of those fancy platinum ingots on here. All right. And then they want us to turn this around and put a white 1x1 plate here. So there we go. Yeah, like I said, it was not one of my finer moments. Let's just say that I probably, maybe I don't want to get the footage for that. Just to show everybody, yeah, this is me being a complete klutz. And then I can stream it for everybody so everybody can see what a klutz I am. Okay, there we go. Keep the AM/PM from posting it on YouTube themselves. Oh, that's true. They might do that themselves, huh? Okay. So maybe, all right, Brick, you convinced me. I'm going to go over there and see if I can get the footage. And if I can get the footage and people want to see it, I don't know. I'll have to think about what kind of episode that would be. You know, America's Funniest Home Videos. I don't know. So I've got to make 4 of these. So if you're wondering what I'm doing is that, yeah, I'm going to go through this whole process and do this 4 times. You may not have evidence you might use against us. It's not against them. It's my own stupidity, you know. I mean, I guess if I wanted to, I probably could. Oh, happy Earth Day. Yes, happy Earth Day, everybody. And for those of you who didn't see, I posted a little 22-piece build because, as you know, I work with Joriel Builds, and we've been doing the Daily Brick Limit Challenge and the Daily Brick Limit Challenge for 22 pieces. So you still have time to do that. If you're watching the stream now and haven't done that yet, go ahead and find 22 pieces, put them into a build, and put the hashtag Holiday Brick Limit and hashtag Daily Brick Limit. For you, it's now National Picnic Day. That's right. And for those of you who are not following Ms. Slow Brickta, on her Instagram account, she has been doing daily brick limits from January 1st. I mean, we did it 31 days in January, and then we started doing like 3 days for the subsequent months since. But yeah, National Picnic Day. Well, I know some of you have or have not heard about my quest to convert the back of my Subaru so I can sleep in it and do some road trips. So I've been slowly going through and parsing out stuff that's in the back of my vehicle, and I'm excited because I've been reading a lot of blogs and watching some YouTube videos about different things people have done. And I don't know if any of you have heard about this charging unit. It's called the Jackery. I don't know if you've heard of this, but a lot of the campers use this. It is a solar powered or solar recharging unit of a battery pack that you can use to, you know, use for your cell phones or, you know, what have you. 112 days now. Yeah, I know. She's awesome. Amazing. Okay, so we got 4 of these. You can see that in the camera shot. So we got 4 of those with the platinum, and then we've got the main chest here. So far I'm hanging in there. I'm going to take just a quick break to ice my cheek, just because it's probably good to do this about, what, every 20 minutes or so. So, and while I look at the instructions on where these platinum things are going. Okay. All right. So this isn't too bad. Yeah, like I said, I face planted pretty hard. It was embarrassing. Oh my God. But you know, the sad thing is, like, nobody stopped to help. Nobody asked, "Oh, are you okay? You know, you doing all right?" I think that's the one thing that, you know, I was talking about how great it is that people are, you know, kinder to each other because of the pandemic. Well, nobody stopped. Nobody bothered to ask if I was okay. Okay, let's see. This, I guess, goes this way. Yeah, like this. You watch a ton of van life YouTubers. Really? I didn't know that. If you need a wood shop, your garage will do a lot for you. Oh, cool. Well, that's what I was looking at. I'm glad we're having this discussion because, oops, did I do this wrong? I did this wrong. I'm talking and not actually looking at the right place. So remember that three mixel joint thing? This is actually going on one of these, like this. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm glad we're having this conversation because several people who live in their SUVs build platforms, and they build a platform usually out of plywood, and then they have the platform with like an inflatable mattress on top, and there's all these different people or companies that have specialized inflatable mattresses. It's Friday here in Michigan. Yeah, well, that's interesting that you've been watching a lot of van life ones, and there is actually an Instagram account. Oh gosh, I'll have to send you the link because it's a couple and their 3 dogs that have renovated, or they travel together in a renovated bus, like a school bus. And I've been fascinated by their trips, and they talk about what they do when they have to do laundry. And they had stopped in, I think, Pinehurst, and they said they were at like a luxury campground, which I thought was kind of cool. So yeah, I follow them. I'm gonna say they're called like Happy Homebodies or something like that, but I'll look it up. I'll look it up and send it to you, Brickworm. No, Nomad Land recently. No, I haven't. Is that a television show or a YouTube show? That was pretty cool. Yeah, no, I haven't. And part of the reason why I'm thinking about this is because I don't really want to stay in a hotel right now. I don't want to get into an elevator in, you know, because you can't be 6 feet apart in an elevator. I'm sorry. I mean, unless I'm riding the elevator alone, you can't have 6 feet apart. And I was talking to a friend of mine who's in Idaho, and she said that, yeah, they let you have 2 people or a family in the elevator. So if you're a family who are together, that's fine, but you can't you can't cram the elevator. And I'm like, I don't even want to get in an elevator with a bunch of people right now. So, let's see, that's on your list, Glenn? Yeah, about the Nomad Land. I'm going to have to look at that too. As a kid growing up in Hawaii, van life was your life goal. Yeah. Oscar-nominated film on Netflix. Oh, cool. It's on Netflix? Okay. I'm down for that. I am totally down for that. It's a movie about van life on Amazon. Oh, awesome. Okay. I will definitely do that. Okay, so we are, you notice that we put a mixel, a 1x2 mixel joint here and here. So this is interesting the way they're doing this. I don't think I've ever seen it done this way. Yep, there we go. It's on Prime, on Amazon Prime. Okay. Well, I mean, this goes back to we were talking about like doing movie nights. And if people had an Amazon Prime account, I could host a watch party on my Twitch account and do it that way. We could all watch Nomadland, whoever has one in it. I know Brickworm and I have tested it before, but I don't think we've ever hosted a party that way. I have hosted parties, but not like that. And we do have to talk about if we want to do another one, what date we would do that. Okay, another ingot's going down. Another ingot here. I just love these ingots. I mean, this set alone, just for parts only, is awesome. This is really, really great. Okay, so we have that. Frances McDormand is in it? Oh, I loved her. I loved her in 3 billboards outside of... okay. Now my memory is going. You know what you know which movie I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that is really cool. Okay, it looks like I also need to... Hold up. I just want to make sure I did that right. Yeah, because it said to turn it around. I think I did that right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say that's correct. I'm not sure which. I have so many services now. Well, you know, I think it goes back to a lot of us have been watching a lot more videos because of the pandemic. Okay, I am trying to see. I guess they want this in the center, I think, on this one. Is that right, Debo? I know you've built this already. Does this go here? It almost looks like a tail. It's hard to tell because here, I'll show you the photo. So this is saying, I think, to go into the middle. But you see how it's positioned right there? And it almost looks like you connect it to the other side. 3 billboards was awesome. Yes, I loved her in that. She's awesome. Will always be Marge Gunderson. Fargo for you. You know what? I've never seen that movie, Fargo. I heard she was wonderful in that. Okay, so I'm going to guess that that's in the back. I mean, it's hard to tell, so I'm gonna go for that. You mean Nomadland is available in many places, so every place but Hulu wants $14.99? You mean you can't just stream it? You have to rent it? Maybe because it just came out? Is that why? It seems awfully pricey. That's just like, I think, wasn't Disney charging like $29.99 when Mulan first came out? Something crazy like that. It was just like, I mean, come on. I know you're not able to show this in the theaters. Oops, what am I doing? Read the instructions, Brickanista. All right, those are not red pieces. You need red pieces. All right, we need one of these. And let's see what we got here. Here we go. Never seen Fargo. We can't be friends. Okay. That's the leg. Oh, so was I supposed to attach it to the leg? Okay. Thank you. The calf? Oh, okay. Lower leg. See, it's hard to tell from that photo, so I'm going to fix that. Let me go fix that now. Okay, so it's supposed to be here, is what you're saying. Right? Stop building now and watch Fargo. Okay. Look what I just did. I just took the pin off. All right, here we go. Okay, let's focus. Focus. All right, there we go. And all right. Okay, this goes here, right? Do you want me to go watch Fargo? Actually, I mentioned to Brickworm that I'm going to need to. That seems awfully big for a calf. Is that the way it's supposed to look? Oh, I guess so. Here, let me take a look. I guess they have the picture showing it like this, so it doesn't look quite so wonky. I see, with this on the side. Oh, Max Braun is in the house. Hey, Max. Yeah, that looks looking good. Now, we were just talking about the movie Fargo and how I have never seen it. And people were saying, you must see Fargo. So it's like, okay, so now I've got a mission after this, is I've got to go watch the movie Fargo. Fargo is still one of the top 5 desert island movies of all time. Okay, I must be confusing Fargo with another movie, because there's another movie that supposedly is pretty, it's pretty macabre and gory, and it has a similar name. Or is that the one? Because isn't like there's some investigation about some murder, and you hope Minari does well. Okay, what did I miss about Minari? You paid $19.99 for Minari last night. Good movie, but not your average Hollywood fare. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you're hoping Minari does well at the box office. Interesting. I was talking to somebody about how I used to do movie reviews, and because all the movie theaters have been closed, I haven't done one in a long time, and that, maybe I should just bite the bullet and start renting some of these, because, the Academy Awards ceremonies, I think it was postponed, right? And they're going to have it soon. All right, so we got that. This is interesting because it's got this clip here that it didn't have, this little red clip. So I think these are not proportional. Hold up. Let's see. Okay, so now we are putting on the ingot well. Ingots. And, okay, so we got that ingot little sub-build. It's aren't autocorrect. Well, yeah, Debo isn't something that you see normally in regular conversation, right? Okay, so this looks like we flip it around, and I guess they just want us to flip it around so we can attach it, right? Or did I miss putting something here? Like, normally I would expect this to have like a red 1x1 tile, but it doesn't look like it's there. This coming Sunday night. Yeah, see, normally the Oscars are in February. That's why I'm off. Okay, so I guess we can attach this now. Yeah, I don't know if you remember the photo I had on my stream before I replaced it with the Brickanista Broadcast Network logo. There was a picture of me with a headset on and a cocktail dress. And that's because I had a radio show that I had to do, and I was doing the Oscar review, and we had the same night a fundraiser. So I went to the fundraiser, and then I rushed over to the studio, still wearing my cocktail dress, and being on the radio. So yeah, those were the days. I miss really being on the radio, but I think that's also been helpful for why I can, feel comfortable streaming. And I think I mentioned this. Talking to yourself does have its benefits. Being able to talk to yourself on a regular basis. So weird to have the Oscars when there were hardly any movies released. Yeah, Yeah, I know. It's sad. It really is sad. Okay, so this is interesting. Putting the radar dish upside down like this on a Technic plate. I might have to try that sometime. And we got a couple Apollo studs going in down here. Interesting. Yeah, I think that, just like all the whole industry has had to redo things. They were talking about this on about the British baking show, that the British baking show was doing really well, and part of the reason for that is because it was a reality TV show and they could sequester everybody in a tent, and that they did the cooking outdoors in this big massive tent. And there was, I think, an NPR interview with um, Matt Lucas. If you're fans of Little Britain, he is hilarious. Are we talking about the food topping Oscar? I don't think so. I think we're talking about the Academy Awards. You can't stream all your talk to myself in your head. Don't be silent. Yeah, like I said, my brother made fun of me about, yeah, she's been talking to herself for years and now she can actually do something with it. It's like, thanks, bro. Like I said, I'm going to have my brother on as a guest on my stream sometime and he will make you laugh. He is hilarious. At least he makes me laugh all the time. Oh, I see. Crab, asparagus, and béarnaise. Spoken like a true chef. Yes, indeed. Not having seen Fargo is similar to not having watched Shawshank. OMG, Shawshank Redemption. Oh, I love that movie. That is a classic movie. Okay, we need to make two of these. I think these are the feet. So, yeah, so we got to make two of those. Oh, yeah, Shawshank Redemption. There's so many layers to that movie. I mean, just thinking about how different um, how different people are treated based on their skin color, for example. I mean, there's that in that movie. There's the whole idea of, how do you, well, I don't want to give out spoilers if people haven't seen it, but how let's just say that when you have a plan and you work your plan a little bit at a time, that you'd be amazed at what you can do. And there was an amazing amount of planning in that, in the Shawshank Redemption. You sing to yourself when you build, not a good thing. I don't think that's bad. I think it actually is great to be able to, pass the time with some music. And on Twitch, I have one of the things that I've done is you can redeem points to have me sing something, and Max has done that, and Cornado has done that, and much to the uh, much to the chagrin of others who had to listen. Yeah, that was probably not one of my finer moments. Oh, I need to click all the way through, because this one, I didn't click all the way through on this one, because this will seal this in. Older siblings are the worst. Well, you have other siblings too, right, Brickworm? Not just Miss Lobricta? Aren't you the baby of the family? So you have a lot of siblings. That is a nice little setup. And that almost looks like a mini car. So if you're going to do like a mini city, so I'm thinking out loud that you've probably seen when I did the last rebrick, I did a little micropolis city. So don't be surprised if this little shoe thing comes back. Spoilers for a 27-year-old film, please. Well, you know what? You say that, but one time on my radio show, we had a discussion about what was that film? Oh boy, it's the one with Hal the robot. 2001: Space Odyssey, I think. Yeah, look at that. That is pretty cool. It is pretty top heavy. So to get it to stand upright, okay, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see this. So you can see, and you can see my blueberries here, my frozen blueberries, which are not quite as frozen right now. But I face planted earlier today, so that's why I'm icing my cheek. But yeah, so this is really, really well done. I mean, those feet really give it stability. And if you look on the side and on the back, yeah, this is for $9.99. I mean, amazing, absolutely amazing. You want to meet Brickworm's husband? He wrote the Necromunda novels. Yeah, yeah, he's very cool too. Brickworm's husband is a cool dude. Let's see. He was with you at Bricks Cascade. Yes, yes, he was. He did the circuit along with everybody else. I should read one of his novels. He does sci-fi, right? Isn't that what he does? Let's see. I think I put the feet on already. I haven't been doing a lot of reading lately. I probably should, but I've been busy building 6 times a week. So doing 6 streams a week is probably insane. But I was somebody had asked me why am I doing that, and I told them, I said, if you look at all the streamers who had to build their following, they all had to start with a lot of streams. So or videos. Like take a look at Tiago. Like Tiago was putting out videos every day for I think 8 months, something crazy like that. And same thing with Tricky Bricks. Tricky Bricks was, I think, every day at the very beginning. So, to build your following, you have to put the work in. Some sci-fi, some fantasy. Oh, okay, cool. In fact, he was writing a novel while we were there. Oh, was it about a bunch of Lego geeks hanging around a convention center in Portland? He's got a number of short stories this year too. Oh, awesome. That is cool. And having a career where you can work from home all the time, pre-COVID, that's dope, yo. That's really cool. And so we're making this little, I think we're working on the shoulders now. You saw that deleted message, Debo. I want one of those tiles. He's got a blog on writing and food. Oh, very cool. You know what? We probably should have you come on together and talk about some of these things that you're doing. Okay, so this is a great idea. I was wondering how they did this. Okay, I'm going to zoom in for this. All right, this is worth a zoom in. Okay, so you see this clip that has, or the 1x2 with the bar that has the 2 notches, right? And so these little glove clips that Devo likes to call them, these go here and on either side, so you can fit 3 of them on here. This is dope, yo. Totally dope. You only did the vendor floor at Gen Con to meet up with the old coworkers. Oh, I don't even know. What is Gen Con focused on? That's cool to be able to visit. I've often wondered if I should go to a Cisco Live someday. Cisco was where I used to work a long time ago. I mean, I'm talking a long time ago, but I had some fun memories working there, but also some not so good memories working there. That was kind of like, do I want to go to visit the friends and relive the trauma? No, I don't think so. So, okay, so this looks pretty interesting. And, oh, okay. So this is the other part of the hand that will go here. Okay. Oh, look at that. And you can articulate the fingers. That is amazing. Oh, okay. A role-playing games originally. Oh, okay. That's what Gen Con is? Well, there's another TwitchCon that people have been talking about, and I was wondering if I should go to that, or Is there a similar YouTube con? Is Brothers from Another Brick still here? Maybe he knows. As far as a YouTube convention, started as TSR of D&D fame. Oh, interesting. It's a gaming convention, board games, miniature games, collectible card games, role-playing games. Wow. Well, like I said, the cons that I've been to willingly, where I paid my own way. I probably should clarify that. Where I didn't have to go for work, where I paid either because it was something for my company or something I wanted to attend. In Raleigh, I actually had a chance to go to an anime convention, and that was my first introduction to like all the whole role playing and the cosplayers that were there. And it just was a coincidence. A friend of mine happened to be in town from Toronto, and we were, walking around downtown, and it looked like there were all these people walking around in cosplay. Flying fickle finger of fate, the dancing phalanges. So you're gonna start naming the fingers of the bot of the mech. Yeah. So anyway, so it was funny because my friend and I, we went to this convention, and then we went in kind of dressed somewhat normally, and then we came out with wigs on, and uh, I had bought. In fact, Debo, you'd like this because you're a fan of Cowboy Bebop, and I had bought a print of this girl, the redheaded girl with the corgi, and then when I got home, my real corgi um, put a paw up for me, and I still had my red wig on. and I have this picture of me holding this photo or this painting with my dog holding his paw up to me with me wearing this red wig. I'll have to see if I can find that. It might actually be on my Facebook account. I'm pretty sure it's in there somewhere. But yeah, so I've been to a couple anime conventions, and of course I've been to Lego conventions that I willingly did. I've also been to Ed. Ed. Okay, I don't know the the reference of Ed. The only Ed reference I have is like Mr. Ed. Like, hello, Wilbur. You got my Mr. Ed impersonation. Well, this is good. See, I'm lucid. I'm talking. I don't have a headache anymore. So for you who missed it, Max, I face planted today hard on my cheek, and I felt my brain swoosh in my head against my skull, and I was and I was in bad shape. I was in such bad shape. I texted Brickworm and asked her if I happen to go south on the stream and I start slurring my words and such, I want her to call for help for me. So it was kind of like, yeah, this is all right. I just realized I missed a piece. I was supposed to put this piece here, apparently. But I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling super talkative, and I don't have a headache. They say that's one of the first signs if you're going south is that you start getting a headache that progressively gets worse. So I'm doing well there. All right, so I am just checking that we have these pieces in place. Let me zoom out again so you can kind of see the entire model. Almost done. We only have a few pieces left. I'm glad you seem fine. Yeah, well, they say the first 3 to 6 hours after a concussion are the critical parts. So I told Brickworm, I said, I'm going to stream tonight. If you're going to be on the stream, if you can watch me, and if you think that I'm not, because seriously, if I were suffering from a bad concussion, I wouldn't be able to call for help. So I asked Brickworm to hang in there. Okay, hydrate. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Brickworm. Ruth Buzzy is the gift that keeps on giving. By the way, I've started becoming a fan of this vitamin water, the energy one, and partially because it has caffeine in there and it has electrolytes. And I've tried the one with sugar and the one without, and the one with sugar is so much better. So even though it's more calories, I think it's still better. So Radical Edward from Bebop, and the corgi is Einstein. Oh, great! Well, I think it was great that I found this piece of art, and I might even still have it somewhere. I'm gonna have to find that because I just have really good memories of hanging out with my friend Billy at this anime convention, and you know we went through all of the different booths, and then we decided to get wigs, and then we, like I said, we walked in kind of normal, and we walked out more animated, which I guess is the point, right? You got the Miles Morales one yesterday. Oh, cool. Hi, Taro Knufinen. Did I get that right? Knufinen. All right. Well, please correct me if I'm mispronouncing your name. So welcome to the stream. If it's not translucent, I don't think it should be called water. It should be called juice. Oh, okay. Well, but the thing is, it doesn't have any, what do you call it? Any fruit product in here. And you're right, this particular one isn't translucent, but they do make some others that are. I think the dragon fruit one is like a translucent burgundy color. And you're going to hydrate as well, Glenn? Okay, that's cool. Well, you know what show really made this popular, this vitamin water popular? If you remember the TV show Scrubs, and they had vitamin water everywhere because I think they had it for product placement. And you know, when they go to the cafeteria, you see the doctors working, and they have the vitamin water while they're drinking and such. And okay, so I'm just putting this 1x2 slope on here, and I had to look at it over here just to make sure I was putting it on correctly, because you know when you put on slopes and you don't do it right, then yeah, taking it apart is much harder. Okay, we got the big shield piece. So for those of you who just joined, this printed piece, it's an 8x8 shield piece that Brickworm looked it up, that this is worth $10 all by itself. And the whole kit is $10. Decarbonated soda. Juice. Mine is a cowboy woof woof. Bebop. Cowboy Bebop, just to be clear, because he doesn't have an actual cowboy hat as the Bebop cow. All right, so let me see. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so we have this massive shield, and like I said, there's no stickers in here, which Hooded One had told us that when you get this set, one of the best things is that there is no sticker in here. Okay, so it says to put it in upside down, and then to put this piece in. So we're going to do that. All right, so that locks that in place, but without putting any decoration. That is just beautiful. That is just gorgeous. Okay, and then this attaches to the back of this dude. Ah, okay. Let's see if I can angle this right so we can put this on here. What am I missing? Here we go. Oh, the shoulder's in the way. Get that shoulder out of the way. There we go. You got to take off, Miss Flowbrickta. Okay. Hey, thanks for stopping by. And I want to tell you the story sometime about the aspire to inspire phrase, because you mentioned that your mom used to say that a lot. And I actually have printed 1x8 bricks that have that phrase on them. I used for a campaign when I was running for an office for a nonprofit. So I'll send you a picture, and if you want some, I'll send some your way. So take care. You like the lack of stickers in the Miles Morales one too? Yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean, this for $10, this is amazing. And it comes with a minifig, right? The Thor mech has stickers though. Really? Oh, wah wah wah. There's only one part with printing, I think. Oh, well, see, this one has 3 printed parts. You have the shield, this one. You have the shield on the front, and you have the shield on the back. All printed pieces. So yeah. You'll be watching the Turkey Brick stream tomorrow. See you then. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have time to put together my mock for Turkey Bricks, so but it'll be great to see what everybody has put together because everybody does such a great job. I know everybody's been putting in their previews of some of the things that they've been doing. Okay, so the question is, where does this go? They had me make this, but where did that go? Hold up, let me see. I must have missed a step. That goes on the back, it looks like. So I shouldn't have put that shield on because it goes somewhere on the back. Okay, let me pop this off. And I see. I think they want this here like that. I think. No, it can't be like that because then the shield wouldn't fit. Right? Because the shield fits right there. I don't know, that's looking a little squirrely. I'm gonna put it like this. Oh yeah, I'll send you a photo and you can tell me if you want some or not because I have a bunch. I sent some to Glenn. Glenn asked for them, so I think he liked them. I sent him several. Yeah, I think it's supposed to go that way. I guess it could go either way, but anyway, and it spins. Look at that, it spins because you know I like things that spin. Yeah. You like the Miles Morales Spider-Man mech? Some cool pieces there too. Yeah, that goes in the back. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, so we got that, and now we have a few extra pieces, and then we also have. It looks like this shield goes with our little minifig, which is right here. So you missed the little minifig earlier, so I'll just zoom in on this for those of you who came later. That the minifig alone, I mean, look at this. That is amazing. The print that they have on the torso, it has red hams, and then the back of the torso is nicely printed as well. And then we have this really nice, here, I'll see if I can gently take the helmet off. So the head, I thought originally that was a beard because, you know, there's some Captain America minifigs with the beard, but it's actually the chin strap. So Brickworm had clarified that for me, so thank you very much. And then look at that. And it's got the little A in the front and the 2 on the side. I think this might have been the original look of Captain America. You can do like bricks, but I don't know what to do with them. Maybe some supports inside a mill's plate. Yeah. Okay, so this little shield goes on his hand. So let's see if we can do this. This gets kind of squirrely sometimes. There we go. And there we have Captain America with his shield. You have a small shield connects to the ankle when Cap is in the mech. Oh, is that right? Oh, okay. All right, so we have now finished the Captain America and the mech. Let me zoom out. That we do want to put him in the mech, as Joel said. So, and let me just make sure there's nothing else that I need to do besides that. I think just putting him in the mech is the last thing. Yeah, he goes in the mech, and the shield looks like it goes on the side. Yep, you're right. That's why, remember that clip? I was saying, why is this clip here? The red clip? For those of you who remember, the little red clip, that's where the shield is going to attach to. Yeah, that is dope. This is dope, yo! This is totally dope. Okay, so we got that. And even from the back, that looks amazing. I mean, look at that. So well done. And I don't know if, Debo, do you know who designed this? I don't know where you get your information from, but the last time when we did the cyber drone, Debo tagged the builder or the designer, and he responded back. So he's been watching now, both Debo and I, and it would be cool to see who the designer is of this. So I guess this little dude just, I guess, sits in here. Are his hands up or down? I guess maybe his hands are down. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe his hands have to be way up. We all need an ankle shield. Yes, we do. To keep away the ankle biters, right? We always have ankle bite. Okay, so the hands have to go up. So it's like he's doing touchdown. Or you can do what Fourth World Adam did in his rebrick and take the arms off if you wanted to. That is a really nice little set. So we spent about, what, an hour and 30 minutes, 40 minutes, because I did some vamping and talking early on, and I'm feeling pretty good, because I was telling Brickworm, I said, if I start going south, they said the first 3 to 6 hours is when you got to be really worried about, you know, whether a concussion is going to cause more problems. All this because I was looking for root beer. Can you imagine that? Which just goes to show you, I should just order some Dr. Brown's root beer, because I can't find it in the stores here. I'm just going to order it because I deserve it. That's what that faceplant taught me. Don't bother with any other root beer. Just go order what you want and have it delivered to you. Hands down can point down and it fits better. Oh, they can point down? I tried, but it didn't look like it was going to fit. Maybe I have to adjust the hands. Maybe I have to turn them sideways. Yeah, maybe I have to turn them sideways like that. Let me try that, because it looked like it was getting caught. Though it is kind of funny when he's doing the touchdown, because you know I'm big into football. So yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't. He seems with the hands down, it doesn't seem like it wants to fit. Unless, do I have to angle it to get that to work? Hands can point down and it fits in better. I don't know. It's not working for me, Joel. Blueberries, okay. Let me put him back in with the touchdown hands because I just think that's hilarious. Like, I'm here and we're gonna have a touchdown and we're gonna kick your butt with my mech. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Thank you. That's what it is. You open the top like that. There we go. See, this is why I stream, because people can explain things to me when, okay, there we go. Thank you, Taro Knufinen. Right, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Okay. All right, let's see. See, I'm a little concerned about these two right there, but the chest piece flips out. Yeah, we just did that. Okay, so I'm looking at, there's this little black piece, and I think this is supposed to go in between that. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. But you gotta admit, when he had his hands up in the air, that was pretty funny. You got no leads on the designer of this one? Oh, okay. Sounds correct. Okay. Well, this is a really, really cool set. And look, the back spins too. You know I like that. You're still waiting on episode 6. Oh yeah, don't even tell me yet about the Winter Soldier. I've only watched the first episode. So yeah. we'll have to do a stream where we talk about the Winter Soldier piece. But I mean, look at all the articulation of the fingers, the arms, the shoulders. And this whole drop down is awesome too. I mean, this is just a very well designed mech and fun. And there's all these pre-printed pieces on there too. I mean, look at that. That is dope, yo. And as they say in the Brickanisa Broadcast Network, it's dope, yo. And may the clutch be with you. Midnight Pacific, as far as when episode 6 will be available. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. That's what I'll probably do tomorrow, since I've told myself I'm not gonna drive tomorrow after my concussion, just to be safe. I'm gonna take it easy for the next couple days. They talked about that. You shouldn't go running or jogging, and you shouldn't go driving. I mean, if I'm gonna go shopping, I can walk to the Bartels, like Brickworm was saying. Maybe if I want to get more of those Looney Tune things. Doc Samson! Yay, you made it for the end. Yes, you did, but I'm going to re-brick this, so I'm going to keep streaming. But I'm going to hydrate because Glenn asked me to hydrate. PT McEwen is here. Hey, PT, how are you? And Netflix sometimes drops it earlier, but Disney Plus has been, methodically at midnight. Okay. Well, for those of you who just joined, welcome. I'm the Brickanista, Naomi, and if you're wondering why I have some frozen blueberries here, it's because I face planted earlier, and Glenn just reminded me. He said blueberries, and that's because I'm icing my face, because if you can imagine me face planting right on concrete, right on my cheek. I mean, I fell boom right on my cheek, and I felt my brain bounce against my skull. And when I first started the stream, honestly, I was really nervous. And I told Brickworm, I texted her and I said, here's my address. Here's my mother's phone number. Here, if something goes wrong today, please, would you call for help for me? Which would have made it a very unusual stream, of course. Yeah. But great to have you here. And yes, it's dope, yo. So yeah, so Taro, you missed this earlier discussion. And even before I was going live, I was seeing this flash in my eyes on the left side. And, I was just really nervous. I didn't know, because I don't live with somebody. So it's like I don't have somebody who can watch out for me if I'm 3 hours from now, if things aren't going well. Yeah, I think I'm going to be fine. And the other thing I'm drinking, and we were talking about this, I'm drinking vitamin water today. And part of it is it has electrolytes, which I think will help. And it's got caffeine, which is also, I think, helpful. But yeah. So for those of you who've met me for the first time, you might be thinking, oh, she's fine. Everything's great. It's like, no, I very honestly, right before streaming today, I was very nauseous. I had this flashing on my left side of my eye. So if you can imagine, like lightning bolts that I would see on the left side of my eye. I was dizzy, and thankfully I was well enough to drive home. But I said, even driving home probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. But you should have a news ticker at the bottom of your stream explaining the blueberries. Okay. I didn't even have time to put my usual. What I like to do before the stream is I put a thumbnail so you know that this is the right stream to watch. But I didn't even have the time to do that. Frozen peas, yeah. I was going to use frozen peas, but honestly, these blueberries are kind of old. And I was like, okay, blueberries, you're going to have some additional use. Shouldn't you see a doctor regardless? Yeah, I might. I might. I think what I may do is, since tomorrow's Friday, I'll probably, ooh, uh-oh. My blueberries are leaking. Here, check this out. Blueberries are leaking on me. Okay, this is probably a good time for a break. But yeah, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Taro, because maybe what I'll do is in the morning, I'll call my doctor and just get a checkup anyway. Because I told Brickworm, I said, if things go really south, then, I'm going to leave everything available here. The one thing I found out, though, is I can't find my health card. So I need to look for that. But but I'm feeling much better. And I think, yeah, I will do that, Taro, since you had mentioned that. I'll go see a doctor tomorrow. I probably need to anyway. There's some other questions that I had. I don't want to go through that too much, but it's about this whole COVID thing. I have not been vaccinated yet, and I'm waiting for Novavax personally. But yeah, take a break, okay? But Doc Sampson, I wanted to tell you, I got some of these thanks to you. So I went to Bartell's and I picked up 3 of these. So maybe what I'll do is I'll open, when I come back from the break, we'll open one and then we'll start with the rebrick. And maybe I'll open another one at the end of the rebrick. You going to go get a blueberry waffle out of the freezer? You're making me hungry. That wasn't my intent. You know that, Brickworm. But now that I've got blueberry juice dripping on my arm, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to put this in the sink so it doesn't get all over the place. I'll probably grab, I think I have some more blueberries in the freezer, you know, just to keep icing my face. I'll see what I can do, but an animated family show, which one? MODOK? Oh, okay. Don't know about that one. All right. So let me put on the be right back screen and I will just give me like 5 minutes or so, okay? Thanks. We'll see you soon. Sorry about that. I had muted my microphone. Okay, so rewind. I'm back. I got a jacket because my jacket, I was getting cold because I have these frozen blueberries that I have been putting on my face. I got a new one, and hopefully you can hear me now. No sound? Still no sound? You sure? Or maybe there's a delay. Can you hear me now? Hi, Brickanista. Hi, Matthew Builds Bricks. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. Okay. Do I need to check this again? Well, juice up 2. Just grab a Ziploc bag. Okay. Can you hear me? Let me just check here. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm back? Okay. Okay, we got sound now. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't want to have to hear you or have you hear me opening up the refrigerator, you know, closing doors and doing all that. So, okay, good. We're back. Okay, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network after our intermission. And I was explaining that P.T. McEwen said I need a ticker tape about why do I have frozen blueberries in my stream. And what happened is I face planted today. How much of a delay is there with chat in the stream? There is a bit of a delay because I could see that my microphone was picking up because I could see the levels, but you weren't responding. So, but anyway, I'm back. I'm back. Thank you for waiting. And I was explaining to Matthew Builds Bricks that I face planted about an hour before the stream because I was searching for Barks root beer. Okay, and then I face planted so hard that I could feel my brain bouncing against the side of my skull. And then I drove home and I texted Brickworm. I said, I might need your help if you're on the stream today, and if I go unconscious or if I'm, you know, slurring my words or if I'm, you know, doing the kinds of things that would happen with somebody with a concussion, that she's got instructions to call on my behalf. And you're witnesses here that I said she had permission. So, but anyway, so I've got the blueberries because I literally fell right on my cheek. Thankfully, I think my leg broke part of my fall because my leg is now kind of stiff. So I'm going to move these blueberries down to my leg. So it's ice my leg now too. So anyway, I just finished building in the first half of this stream the Captain America Mech armor set, 76168. And we're using this for the Rebrick Challenge for this month of May. So if you get this set, and if you don't have the money to get the set, you can download the palette for free and put it into Studio. It's a weird way to faceplant looking for root beer. I know, isn't that kind of sad? It was like I had gone to 2 other stores because I got these at Bartell's. So thank you, Doc Sampson, for the tip. If Coke is lucky, yeah. Barks will be next to Coke. Okay, well, if she can't recall the story of the blueberries, that's my cue to call for help. Yeah, probably. So anyway, I was looking for root beer, and then I went to this AM/PM convenience store, and there's this little ledge of concrete that my foot caught onto, and I just face planted right onto the concrete. And I was worried. I thought I may have even broken a cheekbone or something, but I think I'm okay. I don't see any bruising. Anyway, makeup will cover it up. If I have a big bruise here in the morning, I won't be streaming till Saturday, so I have a full day to recover. But yeah, that's the story about that. And yeah, Brickworm has a good point that when this starts getting kind of juicy, I'm going to have to go grab a Ziploc bag, I think, to cover that up. So anyway, I've got 3 of these bags, so I thought what I'd do is open one of these up. And usually I have a pair of scissors handy here. I don't see them, so I'm going to have to do this kind of the old-fashioned way. Hopefully I can do this. And Doc Sampson, yeah, Doc Sampson's in the Seattle area. In fact, he is probably similar to Brickworm. I think he lives fairly close to where I am. Okay, so I've opened this the old-fashioned way. Let's use the box. Oh, actually, let's not use the box because we don't want to confuse any bits. Root beer. So now it's going to be funny if Bark's Root Beer ever gets this story and they listen to my stream. If I end up getting free root beer because now I've said, oh, this is awesome. I thought I might have gotten Porky Pig. I got Porky Pig. Yay. So I was feeling the bag and I felt this really big round thing, and it's clearly Porky Pig's head. Wrap your ice pack in a towel as well. Yeah, I probably should. But okay, so this is really cool because the reason why I started squealing, so yeah, squealing like a pig, wee, is I've got this tile. So the tile says, that's all, folks. That's all, folks. I know that's a terrible rendition, but hey, I'm not Boone. I am not Boone Builds. So you get this tile, this printed tile, which is very cool. You live very near to Brickanista, yeah. She sends me to Bartell's for candy. I send her Bartell's for Lego, exactly. Not sure if I will collect the Looney Tune figs. I'm not a big collector, but I like to see what some of them are. And isn't this sign amazing? This is dope, yo. You live on the same planet as Brickanista. That's good. Let's see. The one I want most, he's so cool. I'm getting all of those next week at a Lego store. Yeah. But this is one I really wanted. And look at those little printed feet. Those little feet are adorable. And the bow tie. And look, he's got the white hands too. Oh, this is great. This is great. And look, they even have like on the back, he's got like a little arch. And I don't know if that's supposed to be like a little butt. I don't know. I don't see a pigtail like they did for the video Red Panda that I had opened. You know how they could have put like a little tail here. But yeah, you're splitting a box? Yeah. Well, you know, it's interesting. I'm not one of those who typically does the feeling the bag thing, but I did in this case because I really wanted Porky Pig. And look at that face. That face is adorable. Like I said, I do a terrible rendition, so my apologies. My apologies to uh, Looney Tunes. All right, let's see what else is in here. Brilliant series. Yes, you've collected almost all of the video bandmates. Oh, nice. In the series 21, but you're not going to pass on this one. Well, it may not be for everybody, but I wanted a few of them, and one of them was Porky Pig. The other one I would really love is if I could get, so here's this. Let me zoom out a little bit. So you can see the whole series of 12. So this one's Porky Pig, and I was wondering what this stick was. So it looks like we're supposed to put this on the end of the stick for the, it looks like for the sign. So let's see. Oh, I see. So we put this on the end of the sign so that way the sign can attach. Yeah, like that. Okay. I think they want 2 on here. Here, let me zoom in so you can see this. Your apologies to Mel Blanc. Well, I know. I'm not the best impersonator, but I do voices every now and then. In fact, I've been talking with Doc Sampson. He's been sending me tips about how to make a puppet, because I'd like to make a puppet of Pandy Panda. And maybe you'll see Pandy Panda appear on a future stream as a puppet. You're thinking about all the antics Wiley will get up to? Yeah, I know. You're thinking of the Three Little Pigs habitat set. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like this goes on the side in the anti-stud, like that. That's all, folks. Okay, now I'm just being silly. Now, if I start getting delirious and all I'm doing are Warner Brothers sounds and voices, then yeah, you probably do want to call for help, Brickworm. So, okay, so here we go. So that's all, folks. Anyway, yeah. Okay, I got to catch up on this chat here. Let's see. You feel the CMF blind bags? No apologies. Okay, yeah. And you and your auntie are trying to get every collectible minifigure ever made. Wow. It seems fairly easy to feel the bag for the fig you want. Yeah, I don't really do that, but I really wanted Porky Pig, and I felt this big round thing, and I'm glad I picked this one. Yeah, so the other one that I'm looking for, I mean, there's a couple that I really want. And I would really like to have Bugs Bunny. So, I used to have rabbits as pets. I would love that. I have a feeling I got Tweety Bird because when I was feeling this other bag, I felt, I think, this piece. So I may have Tweety Bird. Maybe I got 3 of them. And I'm not sure about, what was the other one? I think the Martian. Marvin Martian would be great if I got that. And of course, Tasmanian Devil. I don't think I got Taz. I have a feeling one of the 2 other bags I got is Tweety Bird. And I don't know, they're just cute. But I really wanted Porky Pig, so I got him. I've been really, really fortunate. So here we go. We're going to put Porky Pig on his stand. Oops. Porky Pig on his stand. There you go. You always felt really weird about collecting the bags. Yeah, there's a person here, Allie Perry, who made a dress out of the bags. So they are, you can repurpose these. So there's the first of 3 bags that I have purchased. And I think for the next part of this program, I'm going to do a rebrick live here on the Brickanista Broadcast Network. Okay, so let me see. Now, what did I do with the Mech? It's right here. Okay, so there's the Mech. Let me zoom out. All right, so we're going to have to... You dig feeling the bags? Yeah, even more so during COVID. Yeah, what I've been doing is I've been washing my hands, and I keep sanitizer with me everywhere. So, yeah, giving onlookers the look. Well, especially, we're AFOLs, right? So when people see an AFOL digging through the bags, they start going, is this really something you should be doing? Excuse me. Yeah, so anyway, so I'm going to de-brick this, remove this, and start thinking about, like I said, you already know I'm thinking about a pirate ship. So I'm kind of liking this base here. So I'm going to keep some of these together. And I think, one of the things that we had talked about is in the last time I did a rebrick, using the minifigure as a masthead. So don't be surprised if that happens again. You will get some you like in the series for your birthday package. Oh, that would be dope, yo. All right, so Matthew Builds Bricks is here. So, excuse me, I should mention June 3rd, Thursday, June 3rd, will be another Thrifty Thursday stream. But it'll be a special stream because at midnight, which will be June 4th, that'll be my birthday. And so what Matthew and I and Fourth World Adam are all Geminis. So what we're going to do, and Adam's going to have to check his schedule. He may or may not be able to attend. So he said he would send us a photo of himself with like a birthday hat on, so we could put him up as virtually participating. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. I think if I bring it in from the back. But anyway, so we're still working out the plans, but I'm going to be sending a package to Matthew Builds Bricks. He's sending me a package that will be opening on stream. So that'll be on June 3rd/4th. Ooh, boy. I shouldn't have put that in so hard. So this one may have to stay in place because I'm having a hard time taking that apart. But I don't know. I'm trying to get the brick separator to push down on that, but it's not really giving. All right, we'll come back to this. Oh, wait a minute. Yay! Okay. This is where the brick separator earns its weight. All right, there we go. Whew. That's the only problem with rebricks, is that when you build it and then you have to tear it apart to get to all the pieces. Ingots. Remember, the ingots were valuable. In fact, I'm going to do this with the ingots. I'm going to put them in one of the bags so that they're all together. Yeah, these ingots are worth gold, kind of. You're halfway to 12 Aztec Jaguar warriors. Whoa, just by feeling the bags? Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes, don't be ashamed to feel the bags. Feel the bags. Be empowered to feel the bags. Pull on the ball. Actually, I'm okay. I think that's the delay. I think the delay, you didn't see that. I got it all apart. So, and here, I don't know if you want me to zoom in a little bit. Let me zoom in so you can see me tearing things apart. I'm keeping this little section together because I have a feeling that would look good as kind of like a boat. So I kind of like that. I like the shape of it, and it kind of looks boat-like. Is that your kid? Why are you asking about my kid? Is that for your kid? Yeah. Yeah. Why are you asking about my kid? It's like, none of your business. It's not for my kid. It is for me. Well, I belong to a couple of professional organizations, and when I tell them I'm a Lego streamer, and then they kind of look at you funny, like, do you have time for that? Shouldn't you be doing something else? It's kind of like, well, I'm building kind of a new brand here. In fact, so some of you saw my Brickanista round logo with Pandy Panda. And I'm glad you're here, Doc Sampson, because I've been in conversations with Doc about what it takes to make a puppet. And you probably saw Debo made a puppet when we did our review stream. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have like a puppet talk section? We'll have to see if I can pull this off in creating a puppet of Pandy Panda. You will definitely see Pandy Panda appear several times. So Pandy is already an animated figure digitally. I need to make him an animated figure also in real life. So, and I realize that for this camera angle, here, maybe this is better to do it this way. You can see what I'm doing. Control your child. That's funny. Well, I think too, as AFOLs, we're often misunderstood, right? Because people think of Lego as a toy. And Brickworm and I have had this discussion before, that when you think of it as an art form, then people start understanding that, yeah, there's more to Lego than just the play value, but there's also this whole idea of, what artistic value you can get out of it. And there's some amazing artists out there, Lego artists. So I've started putting on my profile Lego artist as well. And my neighbor, in fact, it was funny, I had to have some, there was a maintenance person who came by recently. And I said, excuse the mess. I've got all these Lego projects going on because I'm a Lego artist. And my neighbor overheard me talking, and she goes, "You're a Lego artist? That is so cool." So I said, "Yeah, I'm the Brickanista. Check me out on Instagram." Is this set the re-brick it challenge? Yes. Yes, it is. So I built it per the instructions, and now I'm tearing it apart, and we're going to re-brick this into something. And as I mentioned, I kept this piece here because I thought this could be the basis of a ship. So, no point in having to re-brick this and redo it from scratch. But now that I look at it, I'm going to take the shield off because I could use that later. In fact, I should put all the pieces back here. How much time remains? How much time remains for the re-brick this challenge? Oh, a lot of time. We are doing the review on May 16th. So you have a couple weeks. Yeah, you don't have to build it right away. We only do this once a month. So what Debo and I have started doing, we started this in March, and we I picked the Mighty Dinosaur set, and then he picked the Cyber Drone, and then I picked this set for this month, and then next month when we continue, he'll pick another set. That is the beginning. This is the beginning. May 16th. Yeah, it's definitely May 16th. So, and then we do the review on my show, and then Debo has been promoting it on his show too. In fact, I think on Monday, did you say you're going to do the re-brick of yours on Monday live as well? I think so. Because you want to stream it again like last time. That'd be great. Yeah, we really appreciated that you did a shout out for us. if you take part of this YouTube stream and you put, why is Brickanista putting blueberries on her face? I think that's going to be like one of the highlights of a reel in the future. Like my anniversary stream will have to show me having my blueberries on my face. Yeah, not one of my finer moments, but I am feeling really good because, like I said, thank you again, Brickworm, because, like I said, I reached out to her and she immediately said, how can I help? It wasn't like there was no hesitation at all. And I really appreciate that. Like I said, it's interesting because I haven't lived in this state for very long. I've lived here in the Washington state for just a little over, 18 months, I think. What is this? This is April, so 15 months, right? I moved in November of 2019. You just did one tonight, but you'll do another on Monday? Yeah. In fact, I think Cornado's done 2 already. And Rob Zaccardi already did one. And Joel, don't worry about that somebody's already done the Enterprise. I know that you had your heart set on doing that, but it's art. I mean, people can have different interpretations of art. In fact, Cornado's first rendition was another mech. And he said, I know that's not much of a stretch from the first one, but he just said, all those mixel joints, I had to do another mech. So yeah, just go with what your gut tells you. You did one tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just repeating myself. Yeah, no, so just so you know, Doc Sampson, we'll do a review show, usually the middle of the month. And because I stream on Sundays on YouTube at 1 o'clock, and that works out really well for Debo since he's 3 hours ahead. So it's not like we're doing a review show late at night. So we do our review show just once a month, and we call it the Re-Brick This Challenge. And also the month gives people time to look for the set, order the set, have it delivered, if you're not close to a Lego store. And also, the other thing that is a little different for our challenge is we say, hey, if you want to re-brick this multiple times, go for it. We've had people do 3 or 4 different re-bricks, and they're all, really happy to see how things come out. So, and you hope to catch, it'd be fun to catch you live. When do you stream, Doc Sampson? You're one of them Californians. Hey, did you hear the story about why I'm up here? I got evacuated from the fires twice. The Northern California fires. And yes, I'm originally from San Francisco. I lived in North Carolina for a long time. Then I moved back to California. But I moved to Northern California to the Petaluma and Santa Rosa area because I couldn't afford to live in San Francisco. It's just too expensive. Yeah, but then I got evacuated from the fires twice, and I just said, I just can't keep living like this. It's too hard. So my friend had a spare room in her house, and I said, "Hey, is that room still open? I'm coming up." You stream at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. I was gonna say 3 a.m. Like, whoa. Okay, I'm looking for the shield piece. Where did I put the shield piece? Okay, well, I'm gonna put the special pieces in here. So then that way they're all together. And let's see what we can do. Like I said, I'm going to keep this because I like the shape of this. And I like how these mixel joints could be maybe enhanced to be sails, maybe? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm already looking at this thinking that this could be. And the other thing that we do also with the Rebrick This challenge is we tell people, you know, you don't have to use every piece in the box. You know, if you want to use just, you know, 3 pieces in the box, that's okay. You know, a rebrick of 3 pieces is still a rebrick. Look around, keep it on the down low, but I came from Victorville. Yeah, keep it on the down low. I'm gonna tell you all on this stream. Victorville. Wow. So you came in 1980. So what brought you to Seattle? Oops. When it was still a town, not a city. Victorville? Yeah, I know. It's interesting why people end up where they are, but I'm a true believer that things happen for a reason. And just like, you know, when I was started the stream and I was talking about Brickworm and I sat at the same table at this conference, and now, you know, we're really good friends. And, you know, I could have never predicted that. I didn't know who she was, and she didn't know who I was, and then we got to be, you know, friends. So anyway, as you can see, I'm working on kind of a sail here. I got an attachment point here, which is good. So I can extend this out a little bit. You try to stream on Thursday morning or Friday at 3 a.m.? Seriously? Wow. Your parents brought you. Oh, okay. So you can blame them, right? Okay, so I'm looking at this, looking at how I can extend the back a little bit. This is kind of cool too, is that there's an attachment point here. I wonder if that fits. Not really. The slopes are in the way, but that's okay. I don't like open studs, as you know, so I'm definitely going to cover that up somehow. But yeah, no, it's great that you're here, and that you know, so Doc Sampson, earlier I was mentioning that I was talking to Doc about what can I do to make a puppet. So I'm talking with him about that as one of the things that we might want to do. Oh. Okay, we need to make this the Helms wheel somehow in this mock. Okay, so this is going to be a challenge because there's nothing to attach here, but there is something to attach here. Okay, so let's see what we can do with that. Okay, this is looking promising. This is looking promising. I think that the only problem with this set is that you don't have a lot of long pieces. There are a lot of short pieces, so you have to kind of build an extension as you're working on this. Okay, take care, Max. Thanks so much. You just ID'd this bulk batch, and you're sorting through most of a 10717 set. Oh, so what is that? The 10717. Okay, so I am looking at this. Remember, we're going to put the Helms wheel. Ooh. Yeah, the Helms wheel could fit on that. And maybe we could attach that like this. Okay, I've got a mission. I've got a mission. All right, I know what I've got to do. All right, so let's see. I'm going to save this, but we need a ball joint, and a tall ball joint. Maybe I do need to use this. I'm looking at the distance of this, and if I can mount, look, I mean, look at this. It's almost made for that section here. You need to get some classic bulk soon. All right, I want to see how this looks. I might have to go down. Let's see if this will attach. Yeah, see, that's too far. I need it to be like that. See, this is the problem. It doesn't have longer pieces, but this might still work. Let's see if we do this, because you know I'm into ships. 1,500 pieces of bricks. Wow. Okay. All right, so I'm trying to figure out how to attach this to there. I could also attach it this way too, if I need to. I could go either way. So, all right, we need another ball joints. I don't know. This could potentially work. No, not like that. Definitely not like that. Yep, this is, oh, you know what? I should be using these plates. I should be using these plates, and that's what I'll do. I'm going to get rid of this, put this down like that, and that should extend a little farther. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely better. That's a better plan. Okay, so now how do I get this piece? This is the end goal, to get this Helms thing over here. Okay, I think what we're going to do is use those angle brackets. These guys. I think we're going to need to do this. Ships? Yeah, Taro Newtonen is, I'm known as the Brickanista. I build a lot of ships. So usually when I'm doing a rebrick, one of them has to be a ship. So that's why I said that. And that's why I'm building this to look like a ship. So you can kind of see already the shape is coming together, kind of ship-like. And then this is going to be perfect for the Helms wheel, this little turn thing. Even though it's only got 3 knobs on it, it'll still look perfect. So I'm looking at putting this here like this. And I think the way I'm going to attach this, in fact, that kind of hangs nicely there. Let's see if I can put one of those. I have more brackets. I know I've got more brackets. Those, I think they're in blue. I used the gray ones, so let's see. Yeah. So I think what I need to do is put these down here. I might have to do it, oh boy, on the anti-stud? Can I do it on the anti-stud? And maybe, ooh, if I put it on the anti-stud angled, oh, that's going to be too tight. I can't do it that way. Have you seen the Bricklink Designer program, The Great Fishing Boat? No, I haven't. I'll have to look at that. You keep refreshing on that? Is that something you've done, or is that somebody you know? That sounds amazing. Okay, so I'm looking for this to bring up. It's like I can feel it can work. I just got to make it, figure this out. All right, I think. And I know Brickworm also likes to do ships too. We're both ship loving AFOLs. She built an amazing ship during one of these contests we had where it was a rebrick it type of contest like this one. And she did this, I want to think it was the shark set. I think it was the shark set. That's a little far. I can't get it any closer. Can I get it any closer? Let's see. It's not related to you, you just want it. Oh, okay. I understand that. It's like if you respect a designer, then you definitely want to try to get a set from them as quickly as you can. But it will take a couple years if they get approved. Also, one of your favorite sets, like the top 3, is the Hidden Side Wreck Ship. Oh yes, I missed that one. I got that for a draft, and I'm kind of regretting because that's when you tear it all apart, and then you trade for parts. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed on that. Okay, all right. So now, let's see. Let's see if we can make this magic happen. Can we make this magic happen? I mean, this is doable. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but if we put the minifig so it's standing, possibly. The thing is, there's nothing to connect here. That's a big problem. Okay, well, I can bring this down to there. Well, I guess one other way to connect it is, can the minifig grab onto the ball, or the ball's too big, but there may be another way. Assuming they can finish the design, and then you get the set around November or something. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, this is so close. This is so close. Trying to think about what else can connect to this ball joint. I mean, we know that these can connect to it, but how do I get the minifig to connect to that? Ooh, this can go in the middle. Oops. I could also do what Fourth World Adam did, and what he did is he took apart the minifig and used all the parts of the minifig. That's pretty close, though, to what I'm looking at doing, where I've got that going on. Okay. Okay, let me see what else is in here. I would love to somehow anchor this minifig here. And I could do that a couple ways. One is to somehow attach this hand to the ball joint somehow. You might have to go through a couple connections, but it's almost as if it would fit in between on that bar. Okay, let's see. What else do I have in here that might work? Because I think a minifig will attach to this. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, this is a bit of a stretch. Oops. Just dropped. Doesn't Lego do the redesign? It's not the same as ideas, so Lego might not give as much help. Well, Lego has also been very, very picky about which idea sets get approved and which ones don't, much to the dismay of a lot of builders. Now here's another option, is what if I take this apart and build something So then that way it attaches to this clip, and that ends up becoming the platform for where the minifig will stand. And I'm looking for that white, or did I use that already? The white 1x2. Yeah, it's been used here, but does it need to be used here? Yeah, it does. I need that. I need that for this if I'm going to, if this is going to continue. You're talking about the Lego Ideas projects that didn't get picked up. Ah, I see. All right. I wonder. Okay. I'm just checking to see that this will fit here. Oops. I guess, yeah, it won't fit precisely. I need the other one. Where's my other clip? I thought I had one more clip in here. Okay, let's go back to the original plan. Okay, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours, so the magic hour is in the next half hour. See how I'm doing. Because as I mentioned to Brickworm, that if I start going south, it's going to start in the next half hour to 3 hours from now. So I don't know. Are you streaming tonight, Doc, at 3 a.m.? Because if you are, maybe I would tune in just to let you know I'm okay. Okay. Well, that puts the minifig there, but that looks really weird. That just looks too freaking weird. Be right back? Okay. No problem. All right, so we at least know one way we can attach the minifig. What I was looking for is another way here to attach a clip on this side so it's facing this way. And then when it's facing this way like this, then we can attach the minifig to those two pieces there. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, well, okay, let's keep looking. But I think you can all see that the ship is starting to come together. I can work on the minifig later too. Okay, so I think if we put this here, and I'm looking for those, so it kind of gives it more of a ship kind of look. You can see. Oops. This one is not that great of a connection. The clutch is not strong right here. And I think we're just going to have to roll with it for now. But it does look more ship-like. It's coming together, as you can see. When you were talking about ships, you were talking about the boats or spaceships. I was talking about boats. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right here. It's a boat. Creating a boat. And I already have an idea for the front. If I put this here, and then if I put this like this, we'll do the masthead thing again. And this time I might do what Fourth World Adam did, and that's where he put the minifigure he took the arms off. So maybe we're going to do that. We won't even have to worry about putting the minifigure in the behind the wheel. Oh, it's a double head. I didn't even notice that. You got two heads on here. She usually goes for pirate ships. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm known for, is pirate ships. Okay, so we have two options. We can go with the hands or the arms on. This is what I did last time, is I put the minifigure on like here. Oh, I can't really do it this way on if I do it this way. Let me try. Let's see, do I have another joint? Aha, this will work. This will work. And I put the Captain America here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. You can see how my mind works. It's a very unusual place in there. Do I have the Monkey Kid cargo ship? No, I don't, unfortunately. Okay, so we have the makings of a ship here. This angle still needs kind of some work. If I can kind of make this angle a little bit better. It's not as good as when I have the torso on or the legs on. Because when I have the legs on, I can attach the legs on the back of this. Let me just try that. Let's see. It might be a little harder though with that ball joint there. It won't be centered, that's the only thing. It will not be centered. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put this back. I might have to just be happy with this. Like I said, you don't have to use all the pieces. You just have to kind of get a sense of what you're trying to do. And I think this isn't too bad. I mean, this considering what we're working with. And what I may do instead, I don't have to put a figurehead on this. I mean, that's the other thing, is that we talked about a figurehead the last time, but just putting this front piece so it's kind of angled. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. I thought I had this before. Do I need to move it out? Oh, that's right, I need to move it out one. Yeah, the only thing, this is a little squirrely. It's not completely stable. Let's see, can we stabilize this a little bit more? I don't see anything I can use to stabilize it. Okay. Okay, let's do this. There we go. All right, it's starting to come together. So you can see that we have this, and it still kind of turns. Here, let me zoom out a little. I'm going to hydrate again. It's a bit too big to have on display. Okay, you guys are still talking about the HQ cargo ship. All right. That's not too bad. I still can add a little flair to this, but I like how it's starting to shape together. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. In fact, I can put this boat stud on the bottom to kind of stabilize this a little bit more. No, actually that's down a notch. Let's see. I thought I had just standard 1x2s. I have a standard 1x2 without any fancy stuff. Alright, why don't we do this? Let's put these here. Taking off, Joel? Okay. Take care. See you on Sunday. You're not going to be there tomorrow? Okay, so I think I'm going to stabilize it with putting this boat stud here. Oop, I can't do that. It's not upside down. Usually it's upside down. Okay, we'll use this one instead. That'll work. Okay. And now that I look at this, this would look better in the back as a rudder. Let's see, can I do that without causing too much trouble? I think I'm going to worry about that later. But what can I do on the bottom here? I could probably put another one of these. Oh, you know what I was just thinking? What would be kind of cool? Why can't I find the shield piece? The shield piece? Oh, there it is. Is if I could put the shield piece on here somehow on the front. Like right here. Oops. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Or I could put the shield piece. I could put both shields. Ah, I got it. I got it. Take care. Alright, so we've got this here for decoration. That fits right there beautifully. Look at that. And then I was just thinking that if I attach the shield on the front with a ball joint. Ah, no. Yeah, this is so unstable. Sorry. Sorry it keeps falling apart. There we go. Yeah, if I can somehow attach the shield here, that would be amazing. Okay, how would I do that? Ooh, glove clips. Maybe that's what I do, is with a glove clip. Yeah. Okay. So I need this piece. Okay. Let's see this happen. Ugh, the piece keeps falling off. Oh no! I've got it in reverse. I'm not thinking properly. Okay, hopefully that's not a bad sign. Okay, let's see. Let's do this again. All right, so if I want to put the shield here with the glove clip, I need, oh, I know what I need. I need this. This'll work. This should fit in here, right? Please? Yes. Okay, that'll fit. And then we have this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. So this will look more like a ship. And we got the Captain America shields. Kind of ship-like. I need something more for the sails, though. What about the big shield at the bottom of the ship? Ooh. Or make it a big sail. You know? Like if we made it like a sail, like back here. But you're thinking like on the bottom of the ship like this? Or are you thinking the other way around? Like the big dish? But we should put the big shield as maybe a sail of some sort. Maybe back here. Or maybe tall, if I can connect it with a bunch of things and make it tall. That's a possibility. That's a great idea. If I put these down so they're not up and they're more this way, and then attach the shield somehow like this. And there's two of these here. Okay, let's see what we got. What do we have in here that could work? I think we're going to have to raise it up a bit. See, a lot of these have curves in them, so it's kind of hard to raise this up. But I do have these studs, and I have these Apollo studs. Oh, this could work. Let's see if we can raise this up a little bit. Okay, do I have two of those or just the one? Uh-oh, did I? No, I didn't mess this up. I think I'm still okay. I think, yeah. All right, so this is kind of where I'm going with this. And then I need to attach it somehow to these two that's 1x2 there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I know I can make this happen. I know, I can just feel it. I can feel it. Ooh, I forgot. We also have this. We have this for an attachment point. This might have been better over here, but that's okay. Okay, once again, I think we're going to have to leverage these guys. Put these up here. And maybe these. Have two. And so close. So close. And I'm trying to be gentle with this because there's some squirreliness with this where it's not going to fit. Okay. Now the question is, can I attach that to the back of the shield? Now that I have that raised. Oh, it's so close. I think I need some more of those studs. Okay, we're going to add these 1x2 whites here just to raise it up just enough. Yeah, I think this is going to work. I think it's going to work. I'd rather have a 1x2. In fact, that might be good, but let's go with the 1x1s for now. Because I don't see any 1x2s in here. But I think this will work. Because you just need enough height to clear. Oops. You just need enough height to clear this area here. Okay. Oh, yes, I think, is it working? Is it working? Almost. Oh no. Oh no. All right. I think, let me just, these mixel joints are really rough, but if I angle them enough, this should work. It just needs this little angle to get around that. Okay, is there any way I can secure this front? If I can secure this front so those two are together. Oh, ingots! The ingots! Okay, we're going to do the ingots. Okay, yeah, that'll do that. That'll secure those two down. And that'll be solid. Then this can bend. This can bend so I can attach this. Don't. It's so close. I can feel it. It feels like on the verge of a discovery. All right. All right. I think we got it. That's looking pretty good. I might have to bend this down just a little bit. It's a ship with round sails. And actually, if I flare these out again, let's see what it looks like when these are flared out. Actually, that looks pretty good with the flare. Angle these a little. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And this flattens that out. Okay, good. All right. Okay, my friends. I think that's probably a good place to stop for the rebrick, because I think that's enough. You don't have to use all the pieces. I was just thinking if there's a place I can use those ingots, but I've covered up the studs pretty well. The only thing I would probably change, which I think I'll do off stream, sailing takes you away. I would probably change this out. This little click hinge, because I mean, unless there's something I could do with that click hinge. I'm just trying to think, what was the click hinge attaching to? I don't even remember what it was attaching to in the original model. But I think that's pretty good. Oh, I better cover that with an ingot. Gotta cover this 1x2 right here. The ingots are nice. These are so freaking nice. Okay. All right. So, all right. We got that. That's looking pretty good. I think what I can do is, no, I can't turn that upside down. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that well enough alone. Okay, so that's my first rebrick. A little sailing ship with the big sail. This is gonna be my figurehead, and then I've got the other shield here. The hinge has no attachment. Yeah, that's just like, why did they even put that there? You know, what was the point of that? Seems a little ridiculous. Okay, my friends. So this is good. We've been streaming for about 3 hours. I'm still lucid, so that's good. And I think Doc Sampson, are you going to be up for another 3 hours? You're going to be streaming at 3 a.m.? This is cool. Here, let me move this out of the way so you can see it in all its glory. So, and I think maybe I might shorten it a little bit, but it's a solid construction. And I think, like I said, there might be also some attachments here in the back where I can attach a rudder. Yay, boatliness. Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, well, good. Good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is open another blind bag. That'd be a great way to end the stream. And yeah, I think it's been an interesting day, like I said. Okay, so I've got 2 more, and I want to see if I can predict that Tweety bird, because I think one of them, I think I had felt that thing. This might be it. Let's see. Well, all right, I'm going to guess it's in here. Let me see if it's either Marvin Martian, I think, or Tweety Bird. It does have boatliness. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so, and, oh my God, it's Bugs Bunny! Didn't I say I wanted Bugs Bunny? Okay, this is a good day. This is a great day. I got bugs. I thought I saw a wabbit. That's right, Elmer Fudd isn't in here, is it? I can't believe I got 2 of my top choices here. This is awesome. Here, let me zoom in. Okay. So we got that. Nice little print here and on the back. Oh, look at that tail. That's adorable. And then we got the little wabbits. It's a wabbit. All right. And on the stand, and gotta have a little carrot and the carrot top. Oh, that doesn't seem right. Is it really that short? Well, it seems like an awfully long carrot top. No FUD and no Yosemite. Ah, okay. All right, well, I guess that's correct. Maybe it's a longer one, so then that way he can hold it. That's awesome. And we'll double check to make sure I didn't miss anything, but the click hinge was just a movement restrictor. Oh, that's right. Thanks for the reminder. Okay. So they have him holding the carrot kind of like this, but that's all it is, just the carrot, and you get an extra sprout. So one more sprout if you want. At least I got an extra sprout. That is great. Gotta have room for the hand to grab it. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that looks great. So what do you think? Should I open the third bag or should I save it for another stream? Because it's exactly 3 hours that I've been streaming now. Because I got my, in fact, I think we'll end it at this because I got my top two. And this, I learned this when I was golfing. Is a friend of mine said, you don't have to hit every ball in the bucket. You want to end in a positive note. So if I open the third bag and it's a duplicate or if it's something I didn't want, then I'll be disappointed. So ending with these two is great. So I think that is a good plan. So yeah, you got to have room for the hand, and I think that's all, folks. That's probably a good way to end the stream too. That's all, folks. Open, says you. You want me to open the third one? No, I'm not going to open it because, like I said, I don't want to be disappointed because if I have a duplicate of one of the ones I've already opened, or if I get something that I didn't want, then I'll do that on the next stream. No gossamer ether. What? oh, as far as the minifigs. All right, this is great. This is really great. So I'm going to switch over to my full screen now and say goodbye to everybody. So thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. And I survived the first 3 hours. The next 3 hours will be indicative. And Schroed against minifigure. You're talking about this third one? Is it a cat, a dead cat, or a positive cat? Yeah, I think end on the positive. I agree. I agree with Brickworm that, and of course I have, the minifig that says, that's all, folks. That's all, folks. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, my friends. Well, thankfully I survived the entire stream, and I still have my blueberries. They were on my leg because my leg is, what kind of broke my fall. That green piece is typical for technical overdoses. What? Overdoses? Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by an overdose, but anyway, I'm really excited. Thank you for tuning in. I know it seems kind of strange that I've got a bag of frozen blueberries on my head. So here, you want to take a screenshot? That's the screenshot for today. And I think, like I said, I'm gonna wait another 3 hours before going to sleep because, so if anybody is up and they just want to text me, because I know Brickworm's got to get to work in the morning, but and then she's going to call me first thing in the morning to make sure I'm okay. But yeah, the next 3 hours is going to be very important because if I have dizzy spells or if I have an increase in nausea or anything like that, then that's when we got to be worried. So I'm going to still stay awake for the next 3 hours and just to make sure everything's okay. So had a lot of fun there. Once again, this is the Avengers Captain America armor mech or mech armor 76168. As you saw, there's no stickers in this. It comes with 3 pre-printed shield parts. As you can see, I used all 3 of them in my rebrick. I'll be taking photos of this and posting them on my Instagram account. And I just wanted to say, if you did like the stream, please hit a like. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That helps me out. And I'm still building my channel, so there's more to come. And I just wanted to say once again that it's been a lot of fun. I'll be back on Saturday doing mocks. So as you know, I've been working on this do this in your own style mock. And it's almost, I think it's close to being done. I won't be able to do a few things because I have to wait for, I think, some parts because I need to order some plates to finish the roof. But I think I can get by with some of the parts that I have. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. And thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in and for hanging around and also being concerned about my health. And I think Tanu or Taro, I agree with you. I think what I'll do is call my doctor and ask for an appointment tomorrow just to make sure everything's okay. And yeah, thank you. Play well and stay well. Exactly. Thank you. And as we say on the Brickanisa Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you. And take care, everyone. Have a great evening. And we'll see you again on Saturday. Take care. Bye.